China. And on my left, Tai Ji-ying, Chinese Taipei. Li Zaroi to serve, love all, play.
So the Olympic champion and world #1. It's our first final underway here at the Yonex Open, Japan. Tai Tzu-Ying, when she won the title 2 years ago here in Tokyo, beat home player Eriko Hirose in 3 games. And in winning that Japan Open title 2 years ago, she at that stage became the youngest ever winner of a Super Series title at 18 years, 3 months and 3 days. But of course that record was broken last year by the 16-year-old qualifier Akane Yamaguchi. Now, this is actually the 8th meeting between these two players. The previous 7, all 7 have been won by Li Xuerui. If you're a fan of the Taipei player, that statistic will be a little worrying. But you won't be worried by the way she's started this match. Excellent start for the youngster. Oh, I say youngster, her opponent's only 23. And we were noticing yesterday, and indeed on Friday in the quarterfinals, that Li Xuerui, heavy bandaging on that left knee. But I have to say, couldn't really see in her previous matches any hampering of the movement because of the strapping or the injury problems. Well, I'm sure trying to play tights when spinning neck shots is going to be very important for both players, so I can understand why Tai Tzu-Ying is trying to make it a perfect shot. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, quite obvious the support of the fans. Tai Tzu-Ying endearing herself to the fans the way she battled back in her semi-final against Liu Xin of China, dropped the opening game. Very tight second game. And ran away with the third. Now she's going to have to be careful about the drift, Tai Tzu-Ying, because not only is there a lengthways drift and the shuttle flying a little quicker coming towards Li Xuerui, so as we look down on the court, coming towards us, shuttle flying a little bit quicker, and the shuttle also moving from left to right as we look at the court.
4-5. Service over. 6-4. Service over.
Well, 12 months ago,
5,
well, actually it
6.
wasn't 12 months ago. The Japan Open last year was September, wasn't it? It's changed dates. A little bit earlier this year, but the Japan Open last year, Li Xuerui was the #1 seed, but she withdrew before the start of play. So this is really her first appearance here. skies. She is so naturally gifted. She's a wonderful character. Expresses herself so delightfully on court, Tai Tzu Ying. And I think that's why she does endear herself to the fans. You know when she's happy. You know when she's annoyed with herself. Well, that net shot must have missed. I thought that was a winner. Goodness me.
7-6.
On a run of 3 straight points. Li Xuerui goes into the lead.
Service over. 7-all. Service over.
Oh, it's very obvious from that last rally that both players
8-7.
using the standard singles tactics. Push your opponent to the back, bring them forward, push them back again. Yeah, same again. That's landed on the line.
Service over. 8-all.
In fact, inside the back line. Clever smash. Oh my goodness me. Oh, that's great judgment. A way that Tai Tzu Ying can really hold her shots at the front of the court till the last moment before flicking it or pushing it deep. Really does mean that opponents can't anticipate. Here we go, there's another one. Delightful. Oh! Goodness me. Well, how many women's singles players would even attempt a cross-court block from there? Very, very few. And that's why she is so exciting to watch. And so expressive. Lovely. Yeah, touch the shuttle.
10-9.
Well, there's the drift coming into play. That clear landing long of the back line. And it means the Olympic champion has a 2-point advantage at the mid-game interval of this opening game. Look at that. Just dropped the wrist at the last moment to play the block on the return of serve. You just do not know what's coming with Tai Tzu Ying. Our Chinese coaches, last one to leave, Chen Jin, Olympic bronze medalist and former world champion, bronze medalist at the Beijing Olympics.
Play.
great block. What a good rally. Oh my goodness. The creativity of Tai Tzu Ying
10,
is
11.
remarkable. Her opponents are always under pressure, always hesitant with their movement. As I was saying just a moment ago, they cannot anticipate. You dare not anticipate. Yeah, good judgment again. Well, I wonder if the drift's a little different.
11 all.
There's a couple that have gone long that far end.
Service over.
I don't know what's
12,
been the problem
11.
with Tai Tzu Ying so far this year with her form. Finished last year very well indeed. Reached the final of the Super Series finals in Kuala Lumpur. And then not past the quarter-final so far this year prior to coming to Tokyo.
Service over. 12 all.
And it's a very welcome return to form. Do enjoy watching her play. Oh, that's nice.
Service over.
I so often think that the skill level and deception of the top Chinese
13,
players is
12.
almost overlooked a little because they're such fine athletes. They're so fit and fast around the court, but I have to say their skill level is superb as well. Oh, great smash.
Service over.
Good use of the body smash. Look, it was the net shot that did the
13 all.
damage. But her peripheral vision, to be able to see that her opponent was weighted a little committed to her forehand defence, just smashing across the body. Very, very clever. Oh, good shot. Yeah, there's the drift. Without the drift, that would have stayed in.
14-13.
Well, if there is a concern about that left knee of Li Shuirui, it's certainly going to be tested in this afternoon's final.
Service over.
Now, what on earth happened there? Well, at least she could laugh
14
about it. She's such a character.
Service over. 15-14.
Backhand serve. Oh my goodness. Look at that net exchange.
Service over.
Well, I thought the net play
15 all.
would be crucial in this. Oh, beautiful. Landed in.
16-15.
Yeah, she could have played it. That was going out. Well, you can never accuse her of lack of effort.
17-15.
I can see what she was trying to do tactically with the cross-court clear.
Thank you.
Just not high enough to get it over the head of Li Xuerui. Well, it's a run of 4 straight points coming from behind
18-15.
to now have a 3-point advantage. Well, this is very, very clever from Li Xuerui,
19-15.
because she is well aware that Tai Tzu Ying is just a sorcerer at the front of the court. You never know what's coming. She's hardly allowing her to play there. Tactically, the Olympic champion, very, very astute. Rally. Oh, word. All 4 corners of the court were explored in that rally.
16-19.
And the final movement there from Tai Tzu Ying. Look, she knew, got her opponent out of position. Li Xuerui having to take it late in her deep forehand corner, and therefore the quick angled shot across court. Exactly the right shot to play at exactly the right time. Good lift. Once again, Li Xuerui
20, game point,
just
16.
reading the situation, forcing her opponent to do what she wants her to do. And now 4 game point opportunities. Only needed the one opening game. Little over 18 minutes of play.
First game won by Li Xuerui, 21-16.
Umpire confirms the score, 21-16. And the Olympic champion won against the good in this final. It's the final rally of the opening game, the good pressure play. Smash out wide. There was a little look from Tai Tzu Ying there towards the back of the court. It was nowhere near going out, that serve. I wonder what the hesitation was for. And it's impressive from the world number 1.
他球队会跑，他就不好出下手，跟你刚才打一样嘛，不好打，好吗？有时候球要打回去，只要是高的，你回位一定要够，一定要够，他就会劈杀，然后你发他右边的时候，
因为你压到后场的时候，你那个你先防守，把这个球先占了，然后再给这个。所以你看，最重要的一点。 越他的时候，他会想抓住
节奏被抓到，应该推着球。
Well, the Chinese coaches will be well aware of this young lady's
20
capabilities
seconds.
because, of course, Tai
20
Su-ying
seconds.
beat a Chinese player in the semi-final. Liu Xin, to be precise.
Second game. Level. Play.
Unbelievable.
One love.
That is what you call perfection on the cross-court net shot. Looks so casual about it as well. Beautiful. Got to be careful with the drift there.
2 love.
Oh, challenge. Challenge here from Tai Su-ying.
Tai Chi-ying is challenging a line call on the left court, far sideline.
Well, it was called out. Tai Su-ying thinks her net shot was in. We're asking Hawkeye to adjudicate. Oh, she was awfully close to it, obviously. If you play a net shot. Oh my goodness
Challenge
me.
unsuccessful. 3
Wide
love.
by a whisker. Just proves the line judge has done a great job. That's definitely wide.
4 love.
Body language looks as if she hasn't a care in the world. I can assure you she does. Yeah, as soon as she was taking it late in a deep backhand corner, Tai Su-ying.
5 love.
That's the clever one from the Olympic champion. And that's the one time she's really been able to anticipate. Well, the
6
former champion,
love.
Tai Su-ying, needs to be awfully careful here. Otherwise, this world #1 is just going to run away with it. Very, very important that Tai Su-ying stays close enough as far as the score is concerned to mount a comeback.
Service over. 1-6.
Look at that. Just wide. Great, great deception from Tai Su-ying. Look at that.
2-6. Service over. 7-2.
And there's Tai Tzu Ying's 5th Super Series tournament final. Won 2 titles, not only here in Japan, but won the Malaysian Open
8-2.
last year as well. Li Shuirui, this is her 17th Super Series tournament final, having won 9 of the previous 16. Missed it. The way things are looking at the moment, Li Shuirui looking on her way to taking her 10th Super Series title. Missed it.
Service over. 3-9.
Yeah, she too has been quite expressive, which is very nice. Oh, I'd challenge that.
Service over.
Oh, well, you see now she's lost a challenge.
10-3.
Oh, that was way in, surely. Well, too nervous to use a second challenge because she's already used one of her 2. Only got 1 challenge remaining. She was proved wrong with her first challenge.
11-3.
So an 8-point advantage at the mid-game interval for the Olympic champion. But interestingly, yesterday evening I was having a very good chat to the chairman of the BWF Events Committee, Peter Takala, and we were talking about the number of challenges, and I think and hope that it's only a matter of time before we increase the number of challenges that a player is allowed to make. My personal preference would probably be 2 challenges per game, plus an extra challenge
20 seconds.
if it went to 20
20
or so. Very
seconds.
similar to tennis. In tennis, they have 3 challenges per set and an extra challenge if it goes to a tiebreaker. Because the thing that we've just seen, I'm convinced that cross-court shot from this lady was in. Like, she was too afraid to use her final challenge, I suspect. Oh, my word. Well, that just proves the point that I was making earlier. Chinese players
12-3.
so skillful, and that also very, very deceptive, like her opponent. No wonder she nods at her coach. Ten-point advantage now.
13-3.
Well, it was a tough old battle for Tai Tzu Ying in her semi-final yesterday, 1 hour and 7 minutes. Maybe that's taken its physical toll. Maybe the 7-0 head-to-head record also has something to do with it. The biggest problem is that Li Shuirui is just playing too well today.
14-3.
Yeah.
15-3.
Marching towards her goal, Li Shuirui.
16-3.
And good attacking
Service
play.
over.
Brings that run of points to an end.
4-16.
It was 7 straight points. And it is a fairly dire situation for the former champion. Yes, that's nice. Just delightful,
Service over.
controlled, smooth movement from Li Shuirui.
17-4.
Glides around the court.
Service over. 5-17.
That is high lift.
Service over.
Well, the problem for all opponents of the Olympic champion is where are the weaknesses?
18-5.
So good in all departments. Li Shuirui, net play, overhead disguises. Yeah, desperation attempt at a backhand winner.
19-5.
So match points,
20.
championship
Match
points
point,
have
5.
arrived.
Service over.
Just delaying the inevitable, I suspect.
6-20. Dude.
Second time of asking, and a clinical performance in that second game by the Olympic champion Li Shuirui. Victory over the 2012 winner here in Japan. 21-16, 21-6 in 33 minutes.
21-16, 21-6.
The third place winner in women's singles
Is here
is Sun Ji-hyun, Korea.
For the presentation.
準優勝タイ・ツイン選手、チャイ
1985,
ニ
her
ーズ
mother
タイペイ
won a
The
title
runner-up
here
is Tai
at the
Tzu-Ying,
Japan Open. That was
Chinese
women's
Taipei.
doubles. Well, 2 years ago, Tai Tzu-Ying was on top of the podium. This time, she's got to settle for second
Ladies
place.
and gentlemen,
And for Li
the winner
Shuirui,
is
the world
Li
number one,
Shuirui, China.
a second title of the year, a second Super Series title of
スン・ジヒュン選手に
2014
銅メダル
in
並
her
びに
first
3位
ever
の賞金
appearance here at
3625
the
ドルが
Yonex
贈られま
Open
す
Japan.
贈呈はヨネックス株式会社代表取締役社長米山弁が行います
The
Mr.
third
Ben
place
Yoneyama,
medal and
president
prize
of
money
Yonex Company,
$3,625
makes the presentation
are
of the
presented
bronze medal
to Sun Ji-hyun
to
by
Sun
Mr.
Ji-hyun.
Ben Yoneyama, the president of Yonex.
I think the women's singles in very good shape indeed. From quarterfinals onwards, we had 7 different nations represented. 2 Chinese players, a Spanish player, Korean, Thai player, Hong Kong, Japanese player, and of course the player about to get her medal from Peter Takala,
The second place medal
Tai Su
and the
Ying
prize money of
from Taipei.
$9,500 are presented to Tai Tzu Ying by Mr. Peter Tarasara, the chair of BWF Event Committee. She also receives the MetLife Ambassador Snoopy.
それでは優勝のリン・シュエルイ選手に優勝プレート並びに金メダル、そして優勝賞金$18,750が贈られます。そして副賞としてメットライフ有子生命のアンバサダースヌーピーが贈られます。贈呈は公益財団法人日本バドミントン協会中山典子が行います。
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners
And
plate
the
and
presentation
the championship medals are presented
of the
to
Champions
Sun Jin
Trophy.
by Ms. Noriko Nakayama on behalf of the Nippon Badminton Association. She also wins a prize money of $18,750 as well as the MetLife Ambassador Snoopy.
以上で女子シングルス表彰式を終了いたします。選手の健闘をたたえ、どうぞ今一度大きな拍手をお願いいたします。
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause to the winners.
The champion at the Yonex Open Japan 2014, Li Shuirui of China.